See, this is dual input unbalanced output differential amplifier. What is the difference between dual input and unbalanced output? See here. What is dual input balanced output? We are applying two inputs and we are taking in between these two output. That is nothing but dual input unbalanced. That is nothing but if we apply two inputs and if we take output in between these two, we are saying this is nothing but dual input balanced output differential amplifier. See here, what is the difference between dual input and unbalanced output differential amplifier and balanced output differential amplifier? Here we are applying two inputs, same dual input. Unbalanced means we are taking output only at one collector, we are not taking in between two. So that's why we are saying this is nothing but a dual input unbalanced output differential amplifier. We are taking output at only one collector terminal. Here we are not taking output in between these two. So that's why we are saying this as unbalanced output differential amplifier. If we take the output in between these two, we are saying this is nothing but balanced output differential amplifier. See here. Coming to DC analysis. What is DC analysis? Same equations. Same ICEQ and VCEQ, same equations. There we are getting in differential amplifier with dual input and balanced output. That same equations. Operating point current and operating point voltages. This and all same. Coming to AC analysis. AC analysis also we have same equivalent circuit and we have input and output waveform. See here. Here only the major difference is in output voltage. See here. Voltage gain. There we are applying in dual input balanced output. We are getting this IE1 and IE2 values. Same here also. By applying KVL for these loops, I1 for these loops, loop 1 and loop 2, same. We are getting this IE1 and IE2, same values. So that's why I am not deriving here. Already we derived in a differential amplifier balanced output. No, so that's why I am not derived here. Once in your exam you have to derive all those things. Okay na? In same IE1, IE2 values. What are the values we are getting by applying KVL in dual input balanced output differential amplifier? The same equations we are getting here also. So that's why I am not deriving here. You derive equation here. Okay. See how the equation becomes. See here IE1 and IE2. What is V0? What is V0 here? What is V0? V0 is nothing but VC. VC2. Here this is your Q2 collector. No, we are getting output here. No, VC2. This is nothing but VC1. Collector voltage is nothing but your output. This is nothing but your output. See here. So V0 is nothing but VC2. What is VC2? V is nothing but I into R according to Ohm's law. I into R. I into R. See here. IC2 into RC. What is IC? Approximately equals to IE. Approximately equals to IE. This we know. So V0 is nothing but VC2 equal to minus RC into IC2. V is equal to I into R. We know the equation for IE1 and IE2. The same values we got in we already derived in dual input balanced output differential amplifier. Same equation here also. In exams you have to derive all those things, IE1, IE2 for both dual input balanced and dual input unbalanced. Here simply I am explaining this IE1 and IE2 values. How we are getting means by applying KVL for these loops, loop 1 and loop 2. And what is the output? VC2 is equal to minus IC into RC2, approximately equal to IE2. No? So we are substituting here IE2 value. This IE2 value we are substituting here. How the equation will be? See. See here, RC minus RC, what is IE2 value? This thing. And we are splitting this equation, a plus b whole square equation, no? A square plus b square plus 2ab minus r square. How the equation will be, how it becomes? See here. RE. There we are getting RC by RE. Here we are getting RC by 2RE. Input resistance is nothing but R in 1, R in 2 equal to 2 beta AC RE, or not is equal to RE. This is nothing but your dual input unbalanced output differential amplifier.